Friday, March 2nd at 5:40 in the afternoon, and what that means, of course, is beer time, and in this case, beer is the Maui Brewing Company's coconut porter, and it's pretty tasty. You can tell a little evidence to suggest that because I haven't done with it. I'm sitting here with a good friend Garrett here at Maui Brewing.
Aloha.
Hello.
Aloha. Aloha. Okole Maluna.
Now, I see this a lot. I use it a lot in Southern California. Generally, you know, good times, that kind of thing. Does it have any special meaning here in Hawaii?
Hang loose.
The shaka.
Hang loose. Yeah.
Shaka.
We call it the shaka. Yeah.
How's it?
How's it? What's that? You know, like you say, peace to everybody.
Right.
It's kind of like
I don't say peace to
well,
everybody.
you know, sorry. No, it's this way.
I generally have a
doesn't have
range
to
of
be
hand
so-
signals,
but not that one.
Not
It
gangster.
doesn't have to be so pronounced. It could just be kind of mellow.
Yeah.
Just a mellow shaka.
Okay, mellow shaka. Yeah.
Just hang with
How's it?
How's it?
And if you
We don't
turn
say
it
what's
sideways,
up.
do you
We don't
do
say
this
what's
at
up
all?
here. Yeah, you do a little shaky.
A little shaky?
Get into
Okay.
the traffic.
Yeah. We don't say what's up. We don't say how's it going.
It's like
It's
shalom, aloha.
how's it? How's it? And that's it, one word.
Woo.
H-O-W-Z-I-T. How's it?
How's it? Gotcha. Well, I'm definitely learning something here. My trip. Yeah, pigeon. Well, anyways, here at the Maui Brewing Company. Nice to see you.
Cheers. Likewise, man. Welcome.
It's good to be here.
All right.
The coconut porter here at Maui Brewing, you did in a Maui dark rum
Barrel from Bretta Kimo's rum. It was an old Jim Beam barrel that was obviously used for Jim Beam. Sent over to Hawaii, and then Jim Sargent over at Bretta Kimo's rum put his rum in it, Maui Dark, aged it for a year, and then we took the barrel after we pulled out all the rum, of course, and pumped it full of 50 gallons of coconut porter.
Nice.
The gold medal coconut porter, of course, and let it age for 90 days, and it's just yesterday was 90 days, so transferred it today, and we're carbonating, and we're excited about it.
You're going to put on tap tomorrow night.
Hopefully tomorrow night.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, tomorrow night is the last night that I'm in
for
Maui
you, it'll
before
be on
going
tap,
over to
absolutely.
the Big Island.
For you, you will absolutely have it, and you know we will have it at the Brewers Dinner at Kona Brew Festival.
Okay, well, I don't mind the chance of having it twice. That's
Absolutely.
entirely acceptable.
You can do that. For you, can make an exception. Too much.
You know, a lot of people take exception to me, so I'm used to that. Cool.
Yeah, this is the bomb.
And you're going to show us around the brewery in a couple of minutes.
The bomb.
Yeah, we're going to go check it out now. 3 floors of brewing?
3 floors of brewing. So 7-barrel batch, you're looking at usually around, for the lightest beer, you're looking at around 300 to 400 pounds of grain, so at least 8 bags. 55-pound bags, so we're lugging all those up from down in the basement all the way up the 3 flights. When we're lazy, we put them in the back of a car.
Lazy in a way.
Drive them around to the front, and then we hook them in. But usually we try to brew during the day, early morning hours, so that we don't have to take the restaurant time at dinner.
Right.
The rule is you have to be done by 5, brewing and cleaning, so that way you're not making too much noise for the dinner crowd. 'Cause we do have some antiquated equipment that is rather loud, as you can imagine. This is my veggie oil beast.
That's right, you are a biodiesel guy.
Biodiesel station right here.
So that's where you do your fill-up.
Yep, that's where I do my fill-up. This right here is finished product. That is as yet to be filtered. Basically vegetable oil, some diesel, some unleaded, a couple of cetane boosters, and run it through a filter kit that...
You fire up that thing.
So you can run that thing at 18 miles to the gallon on that thing. 18 miles to the gallon on a beast like that is crazy.
Nice.
The biodiesel maker right here. This is the hose I hook up to that trash can out there with that spigot there. It basically brings in the spent vegetable oil, you know, the unfiltered, runs it through 2 pumps so I get the full power. I go 20 micron filter, which is standard household water filter you get at any hardware store. Side note, I prefer the clear container so you can see if you're blowing french fries by into your tank, which as long as you're taking good care you don't do. Then I go to 5 micron, then I go down to a half micron. Now you can go directly into the car, but I prefer to go into a tank to let any sediment that does pass through settle, and then I draw off the top with my little pump over here that actually has a gas station style pump on it, and it has a flow meter, so at the end of the year when I do my taxes, I know how much biodiesel I made, and I know how much money I'm supposed to get credit, so it works real well. It's as simple. There's not a brew pub out there that should not be doing biodiesel. If you have a diesel vehicle and you cook, you better be using biodiesel.
Well,
thing to do.
By the way, in our case, one of our brewers, John Egan, picks it up and he makes his own biodiesel, and we run our distribution fleet locally with a blended biodiesel. It's not 100%. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. That's, I mean, even a little bit makes a huge difference.
Right.
I mean, B20 has a 75% CO2 reduction. That's huge. I mean, I don't even, the numbers, I don't even know what they are. It's something like this is probably B99, right, by the time you're done with it. But, and obviously that's 99% oil. But great for the environment, it's renewable. We're frying the hell out of everything in this country anyways, so let's get some cheaper fuel and cut the cord with the Middle East. I'm glad you're getting to see this part too, because these are tight circumstances, but I've seen other breweries that have to work in much more difficult circumstances to brew the beer. God bless them too, because I've seen some tight places, but we do have a good bit of room for what we've got here. And going to our new place though, it's like brewing in heaven. It's we have room for everything.
Gonna check that out on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our the barrel, the Brother Chemo's barrel right there.
Coconut rum porter.
Right in there. It's empty now, but she's been transferred over to this guy right here, 6.5 barrel Grundy. It's the right now an old scallywag. We haven't quite come up with a name for it yet, but
it's the working name. It's the working title.
Absolutely. Now this is every festival that we go to, any competition we have, since we don't actually bottle product right now, we sit right here with a couple of parkas and our board shorts, of course. We don't really wear shoes, mostly slippers. And we have our hand bottler. Literally, you got Tom sitting here with the hand bottler and one of us on the other side with the manual crowner. And it's just like, he fills it and it's a go, go, go crown real quick. So every festival is usually at least a full day in the cold room, and you need to thaw out for at least a day afterwards. So
we're used to those temperatures around here.
No, we're not. You know, we freaked out last year. It got to 58. Everybody whipped out the flannel sheets. And, it was 58. That was cold.
That was like an overnight low.
Right? Yeah, that was an overnight low. Absolutely. We were all very worried. The aroma coming off of this beer is just amazing.
I can't quite get it from here, but
trust me.
Yeah, I
take my
do.
word for it. It's just, I mean, you get the oak notes. The Brother Chemo's rum, like I said, even though it's still got its roughness to it, the aroma coming off is just beautiful. And I think as soon as the flavor catches up to the aroma, it's gonna be good. But again, we'd rather support the local than buy it somewhere else, right?
Right.
So. All right.
100% Maui.
I always say buy local first. We don't bake it.
Smells like a butter rum lifesaver.
Oh yeah.
Right on the top.
Yeah.
That's impactful.
Yeah, I think still it's a little bit hot personally. I like bourbon aged porters. I like those. Nobody does. This is the first rum barrel aged beer that I know of. I have not heard of any.
It comes through.
It definitely comes through. When it warms up a little bit, you'll notice it a little more.
Well, brewery tour wrapped up, and now it's time for dinner.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Oh no, grinds. Yeah. We have Maui Pale Ale.
Yep, Maui Pale Ale here, and you are
The Belgian Abbey Ale. It's beautiful, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, please do.
I gotta try this. You said you won something for this?
This was the 2005 silver medalist from the Great American Beer Festival. Won in the Belgian Strong Ale category. Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is good.
You wouldn't expect from a little brewery in Maui to be coming out with big beers like that.
I know, 9.6%.
9.6.
Belgian double.
Yeah,
this is actually this is bigger than a typical double style. 9.6.
It is definitely. We like to do things a little different. We don't take ourselves too seriously here. Only when we have to. But it's a beautiful beer. I love just the flavor. Two of those though, and someone else will drive it.
Yeah, no kidding.
We don't do a Hefeweizen. Almost every brewery out there does a Hefeweizen, so we decided let's be a little different. Let's do a Belgian wheat. This one's spiced with coriander up front. We actually take cracked coriander in there, and a little bit of fruit tartness at the end.
Yeah,
that's the passion fruit. That's a little bit.
Yeah, it's got a really nice tart thing.
Beautiful. Yeah, you'll actually, if you go hiking back up north, you'll see passion fruit trees. It's or if you take the road to Hana tomorrow.
Okay.
show you what a passion fruit looks like.
Well, I know what a passion
like passion. It looks
right.
It's a round yellow blob basically. But you take that out and you chew on the seeds, and you get that sweet tartness that is just beautiful. And it's almost like a pomegranate where the actual flavors in the seed.
Right.
And that's what finishes this beer. We actually use Lilliput from the Big Island, from the Hanaoka Farms there. Beautiful, beautiful finish.
Very cool.
Very clean beer for a wheat beer. We still get our haze, but it's clean. Great for breakfast.
Well, to that, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for the great hospitality.
Oh, you're very welcome. We're happy to have you.
Cheers.
Aloha.
Cheers. Now Sunday at 10:45 in the morning. We're here at Garrett's new place. Hey, you got some room in here.
Oh yeah, I got a lot more room than the old place, that's for sure. It's 5,500 square feet of plenty of brewing room. So,
let's check it out.
Yeah, we're not brewing in plant quarters anymore, so we like that.
Well, you're still going to be brewing at the...
Well, we are. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're still brewing a lot of seasonals and the beers for serving off the rights up there. This is mainly our production warehouse where we obviously have all of our cans. We have 152,000 cans sitting here right now. And they're just thirsty cans waiting to get filled on our cask automated canner. That's Sophie, our mascot, who will put her in the car. I'll be right back.
So Garrett was explaining to me earlier that the reason, one of the main drivers for the fact that they're using cans here is that it actually costs just as much to import empty bottles over to the islands as it does to import full ones. It throws the economies of scale just completely out the window. Cans, however, are made here on the islands. There's a ball manufacturing plant, and so they can actually afford to package their beer. You may not realize it, but a lot of those Hawaiian brands that are available out in the world, whether they're in Hawaii or in the mainland, actually were brewed on the mainland. A lot of bottled Hawaii beers are brewed in the mainland and then shipped back to Hawaii. And, well, anyways, this will be fully local.
Our 25 barrel brew house originally was supposed to be 20, but of course it got oversized, which was a good thing because you always want to go a little bigger.
Trust me, you will not be...
We're not oversized.
You will not be upset about that.
Not at all. This is actually custom brew house, custom tanks, everything built by Stromberg Tanks International, STI. They're located actually originally in Poway, San Diego. Great manufacturing. I definitely enjoyed it. I actually traveled to the factory and watched it get made, so that was pretty cool.
In China?
Yeah, in China. Yeah. And so I've seen bad from China and I've seen good from China, and everybody out there knows what I'm talking about. But this is definitely the highest quality I've seen come out of China, which is very good stuff. You check out the wells, you'll be very impressed.
And when do you actually start packaging in the cans? Packaging
March 16th. It'll be our first day of canning. So we've got 4 set of fermenters here. We've got 2 that are getting ready on Tuesday to transfer over into the brights. This right here is Ananda, which is the Hindu goddess of bliss, or pleasure, we like to say. That's Big Swell IPA in there. We have Elmer. Elmer just kind of sounded funny.
Elmer,
and actually
yes, I would agree.
One of Tom's childhood cows, actually. And he said this cow could leap over a fence, just straight up and over. So it was interesting that a cow could leap like that, I thought.
And that's Tom is your head brewer.
Tom Kearns is our head brewer. We have Ninkasi, which everybody in the brewing world should know Ninkasi, the goddess of the brew from Macedonia. Right. This is Bikini Blonde Lager, 40 barrel batch, and then of course 40 barrels, a little in excess of 40 of Big Swell IPA in Yoda, the wise one. That was the best 2 brews that we've had out of our 6 so far. Were the smoothest with Yoda, so I think we finally had gotten the force with us on that one.
And what's your ultimate capacity do you think you would be able to produce here?
Right now with the fermenters we have and the brews that we do, our cycles average about 18 to 21 days, depending on the beers. Some of them are higher, some are lower, of course.
Sure.
I think our capacity here right now with the tanks we have in place would be about 3,000, 3,500 barrels. We'll target about 4,000 barrels this year between Kahana and here. 500 is the maximum we could do out of that place, maybe a little more.
Sure.
But for the most part, that's going to be all the beer that's served up at the pub. All the production is going to come from here.
Right.
We did build this facility out of doing the maximum limit in a brew pub license in the state of Hawaii, which is 10,000 barrels in a year. So we have a nice big brewing platform up here, so we can fit quite a party up here and get get 5 guys up there just to show them the ropes and kind of get used to the system. We got lights, which we enjoy having on both the kettle and the mash tun.
Are you going to be doing tours, tastings, any events here?
Absolutely. What we're looking to do is open a tasting room, hopefully end of summer. So you'll be able to come in, buy the beers, fill your growlers, taste different things that we have on tap. Also other local products like the Bodekimo's rum, the vodka that I was telling you my friend's looking to produce out of taro and pineapple.
You can actually have that here?
Yeah, we'll be able to have that here. Right up front, actually, that is our tasting room where the forklift is parked.
Right.
That table with the tools and everything, that's the tasting room as of yet.
I can envision it.
So that area will be walled off with half-wall glass, and then on top of it will be storage and an office. So you'll have a tasting room below for retail use, logo wear, beer purchase, much like when you enter the first part there at Stone.
And the website where people get the up-to-date information?
MauiBrewingCo.com. Or if you forget the co, it's okay. It's MauiBrewing.com.
So, fair enough. Well, I'll let you go. Thanks for the cook's tour.
You bet.
Much appreciated. It's good seeing you.
Happy to be here.
All right,
man. Great to have you visit too.
Cheers.
Aloha.